Hey everybody, Salty Ham here again. Second video. I know I promised that we would be doing a rules one, but a couple things have come up. Both Icom and Yeasu have announced new radios as of the Hamfest, and we're going to talk about them. It's not going to be an unboxing because the Yeasu is not going to be available until 2025, and the Icom is super expensive, and I ain't got the money for that. And I'm not affiliated with anybody, so we're just going to talk about the new radios and the new features. I'm going to start out with the Yeasu FTX-1F. It's a QRP radio, and QRP is a way of operating using low power that is no more than 5 watts for Morse or data, and no more than 10 watts for voice. This radio is going to have a bunch of features, including operating in the SSB, single sideband, Morse code or CW, AM, FM, and C4 FM. It has SDR technology and 3-dimensional spectrum, stream on a 4.3-inch touchscreen. It's also compatible with Wires X, and the USB port supports the CAT operation. So you won't need like a digi-rig or anything. It'll just straight up USB to it like an X6100 from Zygon. They do have some options that you can add to it, including the optional antenna tuner, a lithium-ion battery pack, and a cooling fan, which is going to be an all-in-one rear panel design. Pretty neat. You can get it on, well, you can't buy it yet, but you can pre-order it at Ham Radio Outlet for $35 right now, and when it comes out you have the choice of whether or not you want to keep it. Obviously it's going to be more expensive than the $35 because Ham Radio stands for have any money? No, you don't. Not anymore. I saw a joke the other day that I thought was hilarious that said, what if a ham radio operator wins a lottery, what do you call them? Broke. Because their money's all gone already. So moving on from that, we'll get to the Icom. Now on to the Icom. The Icom Icom-7760. It features a lot of things. This one's pretty cool, and it's going to be rather expensive. I'm hearing somewhere in the uppers of $6,500. But full control head with a separate RF deck for greater installation flexibility. And it supports a in-house remote operation through wired LAN. I have a picture that'll explain that, but basically, if you have a LAN switch, you can put your wired head in your ham shack, and you can put the rest of the equipment in an attic right next to your antenna output, which is pretty cool that you're able to separate those two items through a wired LAN. Not wireless, but wired. I'm sure at some point Icom will add a wireless capability to it, but as of right now, it's just wired LAN. It also has just 2 display ports, a 7-inch and a 2.4-inch with touchscreens. So you have 2 displays that you can use. You got Digicel and preamp, which will work at the same time. 200 watts full power and duty. That is a lot. Even my 857 only does 100 watts. So 200 watts is a big deal. I can't stress that enough. Also, it has a digital pre-distortion for clean transmitted signals. So a lot of cool things with that. Show a few pictures. I probably already have just embedded them in the video, like the whole home LAN description that I described to you. But yeah, those are the 2 new radios that have dropped since the Hamfest. Look forward to another video of me explaining and doing a POTA. So that'll be plenty for you guys, and also in the future, not for months, but we are in the current works of building and selling to you guys a POTA antenna that does all frequencies that we selected to use without a tuner. and we're going to show you guys how to build it, and we'll also have it for pre-order if you don't want to build it but you want the antenna. We'll have that ability for you to buy as well. Also, don't forget to check out my Discord. It's the Salty Ham, and we're also available on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.